Hi, everyone. This is Priyanka Upendra, President of the American College of Clinical Engineering. It is with great honor I wish you all a happy Global Clinical Engineering Day on behalf of ACCE and its board. On 2016, October 21st, this day was started as an initiative to celebrate the essential and life-giving role clinical engineering professionals play in our communities across the globe. While celebrating this role, we also want to recognize and promote the part our professionals play in health and patient care. Last year, the celebrations continued for a week from October 19 to 26, highlighting contributions and impact of our engineers. There are over 800,000 clinical engineering professionals around the world, according to the 2018 World Health Organization survey. For those that aren't entirely aware of ACCE, it's a professional society of clinical engineers that is committed to establishing a standard of competence and promoting excellence in the CE practice. We're entirely composed of members, and the deliverables within ACCE are all due to their volunteering time and expertise. Since the start of the Global Clinical Engineering Day celebrations, ACCE and its members have continued festivities with live educational webinars, on-demand webinars, feature interviews, all of which address the timely topics in our field. There are a few things that I want to share this year with a very positive hope that clinical engineering practitioners will act upon so that as a community, we can continue promoting excellence and establishing a very high bar of excellence. And these two issues are something that I personally take concern to as well. The two primary issues really concerning our profession at this time is number one, the staffing challenges, and number two, the cybersecurity risk management. Recruiting new members to this field has become quite a cumbersome task, be it because of the complexities needed to establish oneself as a CE practitioner, or rather the old concern with low compensation and fast-paced nature of the jobs, both of which are difficult to manage at this time post-pandemic. I'd like to suggest one thing to all CE leaders in the field is work actively with your organizational C-level leaders as well as human resources to address the short incoming pipeline and creatively outreach within your communities so you can expand and share that visibility about the field and address the shortage and the ongoing challenges. By expanding the outreach activities and by talking about the field and the amazing work that clinical engineers do, that's really the only way to expand that incoming pipeline, as well as create that awareness within the C-level and the decision makers in your organization. The second concern that I personally think is a very challenging area is cybersecurity risk management. This is an area that's constantly evolving with its concerns and also with the lack of blended expertise needed to manage the advanced clinical technologies. We desperately need engineers that are well-versed in the operation, maintenance, and system engineering aspects of biomedical devices. At the same time, we also need these people that will adapt to the world of information technology and cybersecurity. Clinical engineers are well known for their ability to adapt to complex situations and navigating them effectively in the healthcare ecosystem. We can no longer be the basement folks that just fix broken devices and then restore them back to use. We need to get the seat at the table, whether it's, with capital planning and procurement or clinical evaluations and clinical education, information technology, or organizational compliance and risk management. We need to speak up and get the seat at the table. I urge all CE practitioners to dive into the world of cybersecurity. Start with the basics, the terminologies, the cybersecurity principles, incident response and business continuity, network security, security operations and planning, governance and compliance, all of which will allow you as a practitioner to facilitate the safe and reliable use of advanced technologies that are used in the environment of care. It's absolutely critical that CE up their game and get familiar with cybersecurity. Remember, we can no longer be the basement folks that only fix broken devices. With those concerns discussed, I like to take a shift now and use this opportunity to share my gratitude to a former ACC president, mentor, colleague, friend, and a very well-known leader of our CE community, Mario Castaneda. Sadly, on October 1st, 2022, the former ACC president passed away in Bogota, Colombia, at the age of 78. Mario worked for over 30 years at Kaiser Permanente in Northern California, including many years as a director of their clinical technology group. He was the founder and president of Health Tech, which is an international healthcare technology consulting firm. And his rich experience and passion for improving healthcare technology spans for more than 40 years. Mario will be sorely missed by many of us who he was a mentor and a great friend to. With that, for the Global Clinical Engineering Day, I invite all of you to learn about this amazing profession, about ACC, the activities, and then get involved. I'm positive that you will learn and build a professional circle of support similar to what I did. We also invite you to submit photos, the stories of your engagements in the profession, and also any other discussions that help engage the community as a whole. This is the day we formally recognize our accomplishments and celebrate our profession and the role that we play in serving the patient care community. Again, thank you all for your dedication and commitment in the CE profession, our patients, and our communities. Happy Global Clinical Engineering Day.
Hi, my name is Yuso Leinanen. I am a principal project engineer at ECRI and the chair of the ACC membership committee. I wanted to spend a few minutes during this Global Clinical Engineering Day to talk about ACCE, American College of Clinical Engineering, and the benefits of becoming a member. For more than 3 decades, the ACCE has promoted excellence in clinical engineering practice. Our members have come to rely on ACC as a global network of clinical engineering peers and as a source for high-quality education through our annual webinar series. As a member of ACC community, you get a range of benefits that can assist you with your daily jobs. From the access to thousands of your clinical engineering peers around the globe, high-quality educational webinar content, as well as discounted registration to conferences like the AME Exchange. ACC also offers a range of volunteer opportunities through our committees. So if you're not an ACC member yet, I would definitely encourage you to visit our website, accenet.org, and learn more about our activities, the benefits of joining in, and ways you can participate to push our profession forward. Please send in your membership application for our review. We look forward to your participation. Happy Global Clinical Engineering Day to everybody.
Happy Clinical Engineering Day to all of you. In the second half of the 2022, COVID-19 is moving to an endemic stage where we expect illnesses to continue to occur even though most of us have returned to the routines of our daily lives. We're learning to live with it and continue to work through all the challenges with limited resources. Clinical engineer professionals have been on an instrumental role to build and equip the healthcare delivery systems with adequate and appropriate equipment to deliver care to our patients in a safe environment. Despite the pandemic has changed various aspects of our lives, we are delighted to see technology innovations and advancement allow us to bring new ways of handling patients' care to larger populations and geographic locations. We have to thank you for your diligent work that make it possible. On behalf of the ACC Advocacy Committee, I want to take a couple minutes to celebrate the 2022 Advocacy winners. They are outstanding individuals and organizations that have contributed to the growth of the clinical engineering profession and expand our reach as our profession continues to evolve. In addition to this celebrates the wonderful work of the established individuals and organizations, we also want to celebrate the promising future that young professionals have shown in our field. They are our 2022 student paper winner and scholarship winner. We're sure they are strong individuals and will be successful given the accomplishments they have achieved in the midst of the pandemic. We wish them the best of luck to their education and career. We want to recognize more individuals and organizations for their endeavors. So I want to remind everyone on a few upcoming nominations deadline. Our Advocacy Award submissions is due on December 12th, as well as our student paper competition submission is due on January 31st, and the scholarship submission is due on March 1st. With that, I want to thank all of you for your hard work as we're approaching the end of the tunnel, and wish all of you a happy Clinical Engineering Day. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Cody. I'm one of the co-chairs of the Education Committee, and I wanted to wish everyone a happy Clinical Engineering Day. It's been my pleasure to work with Nader to help bring some of the best educational opportunities to have the outreach that I really hope to get to our community and our career field.
My name is Nader Hammoud. I'm the other co-chair of the Education Committee, part of the American College of Clinical Engineering. Me and Tony, we are very proud and happy to be working together and bringing all these educational sessions all along with all the members of the Education Committee that they put so much effort in helping us in achieving that. With that, I would like to highlight of what we have achieved during the last year. We introduced lots of topics. We usually check with our members and find what are the hot topics in the field that needs to be addressed. We find the best speakers that we can, and then we bring it to the table for these free sessions for all of our members. Last year, we covered lots of cybersecurity. We covered the wearable technologies that it's going to come up soon that we have to worry about. We talked a lot about career ladders and opportunities for staffing, recruitment, retention, recognition during our AME conference, AME 2022. And we discussed also about AEM and what the IT versus biomed world would be. And that was all covered last year. And Tony will introduce what's going to happen next.
Yeah, Nader, myself, Suli, and the rest of the Educational Committee has been hard at work to help outline the educational opportunities moving forward. We've already had, I believe, 2 sessions, and we continue to have things going through with cybersecurity, lessons learned with integration, some virtual care, KPIs and CMMS standardizations, as well as we're working on our HIMSS 23 and our AME Exchange 23 as well. We hope to be able to bring some of the best education we possibly can from industry leaders. I believe that this opportunity that we bring is unique, and among others. And I really hope to be able to have this you volunteer and be able to give back to the community as Nader and myself have. We are always looking for opportunities for others to join and others to give back as well. And I really hope that we can continue to be able to do this, not do this next year with here, but be able to eventually hand it off to someone else with new ideas and be able to bring something and take this to another level as well.
So again, would like to thank you and wish you a happy Clinical Engineering Day. And we are always looking for volunteers. We have lots of big minds that join the Education Committee that are helping us, and we are always looking for help and ways to bring the best of the best to all of our members all across the globe. We wish you the best, and you have a good day.
Hello, this is Binseng Wang, the current chair of ACCE's International Committee. It is a great honor and pleasure for me to greet again our worldwide colleagues on the Global Clinical Engineering Day on behalf of the International Committee. The committee has remained unchanged from last year. The members are Fully Wert, Jonathan Gave, Salim Kai, Dr. Baset Khalaf, Dr. Avinash Konkani, Lou Shonder, and me. Since last year's Global CE Day, we have managed to add 2 more foreign associations with which we have signed a collaboration and mutual assistance agreement. The new associations are Germany and Bosnia-Herzegovina. So the total number of collaborating associations have increased from 17 to 19. And the total number of collaborating members worldwide has increased to about 30,000. During this last year, we have also conducted 10 webinars with our collaborating associations and were able to participate in one of their national meetings in person. This is the Italian Association's 2020 conference in Riccione, Italy, where we discussed the important issue of the right to repair that affects our clinical engineering professionals around the world. While the COVID-19 pandemic has not dissipated totally, international travel has become increasingly possible. So we would like to welcome members of our collaborating associations to come to the United States to attend our conference here next year. Likewise, we hope that ACCE members, particularly IC members, will be able to go to your countries to participate in similar events. We are looking forward to meet and exchange ideas and experiences in person. Until then, I wish all of you a very happy Global Clinical Engineering Day. Thank you. Goodbye.
Hello, clinical engineering community. Happy Global Clinical Engineering Day. Mark Bruley here, Chairman of the American College of Clinical Engineering Hall of Fame Committee. For 43 years, I worked as a clinical and biomedical engineer at ECRI until my retirement in 2018 as Vice President for Accident and Forensic Investigation. As a certified clinical engineer and a fellow of the American College of Clinical Engineering, I have served on the ACCE Clinical Engineering Certification Board of Examiners for 2 terms, and much appreciate having been given the ACCE DevTech Patient Safety Award in 2003 and the ACCE Lifetime Achievement Award in 2018. I am pleased to continue contributing to our profession through this committee chairmanship. The ACCE is seeking nominations to the Clinical Engineering Hall of Fame to honor individuals who made outstanding and notable contributions to the creation, evolution, and/or advancement of the clinical engineering profession. The role of clinical engineering in healthcare is generally not well understood by individuals outside the profession. The Clinical Engineering Hall of Fame was created in 2015 to address this situation by publicly celebrating engineering and managerial skills to support and advance application of technology to patient care. The Clinical Engineering Hall of Fame can help the public understand and appreciate the essential role of clinical engineering professionals within the healthcare environment. It also helps those interested in exploring clinical engineering as a profession to understand and appreciate the challenges and rewards in pursuing this career. So I encourage you to think about the visionaries, the leaders, and the luminaries who have contributed significantly to clinical engineering. The 5 members of the Hall of Fame committee have the role of reviewing the nominations and then making recommendations to the ACCE board as to whom should be honored. Visit the Clinical Engineering Hall of Fame website at accenet.org/Hall of Fame for eligibility requirements and the nomination form. Stay well, and thanks to all of those in clinical engineering for your contributions and continuing diligence to ensuring effective and safe medical technology for patient care. And again, happy Global Clinical Engineering Day.
Greetings, my fellow clinical engineers and HTM professionals. Best wishes to you all during this Clinical Engineering Week on behalf of Certification Commission and Board of Examiners. I am honored to serve on the Healthcare Technology Certification Commission as its current chair. The Healthcare Technology Commission administers the Clinical Engineering Certification Program in USA and Canada. This program is commonly referred to as CCE program and is based on the concept of voluntary certification by examination. ACCE is the sponsor of this certification program. They support the program financially and in developing the clinical engineering body of knowledge. The organizational framework of Certification Commission and Board of Examiners offer needed independence and governance expected by the NCCA in maintaining the integrity and quality of the certification. NCCA is the National Commission for Certifying Agencies. Board certification in clinical engineering is highly valued and provides formal recognition of the knowledge base of clinical engineers. There are about 250 active certified clinical engineers worldwide. There are separate boards of examiners for United States and Canada and function independently under guidelines established by the Commission. The Board of Examiners are responsible for developing written exams based on the body of knowledge provided by ACCE. The written exams are administered using a third-party professional testing organization which has testing centers all over the world. This allows candidates to take the written exam in their own country of origin. Oral examinations are developed and conducted by the Board of Examiners annually at AME Exchange Conference. The Certification Commission comprises of 3 officers and up to 5 members at large. They are responsible for the overall administration of the certification program. They set up the certification guidelines, review examination outcomes, monitor and maintain the quality of program deliverables. The Commission and the boards handle the renewal process. We encourage all certified members to renew the certification and contact HTCC Secretariat for any additional information on renewal process. 2022 candidate handbooks for certification, renewal, and application forms are available at the certificate page on ACCE web portal. We are witnessing growing interest in the clinical engineering certification worldwide, which seems to be a testament to a successfully run program in US and Canada. Many biomedical engineering and clinical engineering associations worldwide are showing keen interest in running certification programs. A few of them have reached out seeking assistance in setting up a local board of examiners in their countries under the auspices of HTCC. This is similar to what has been implemented in Canada. We are evaluating these requests and possibilities. I'm very much encouraged by these developments. The members and officers of HTCC and Board of Examiners contribute their time on a voluntary basis in administering the certification program. Please join me in recognizing and appreciating their involvement. I take this opportunity to request my fellow clinical engineers and other health technology management professionals to get involved in promoting and supporting the certification programs in any way they can. I wish you all a wonderful clinical engineering week. Thank you.
Hi, welcome to CHEO, a pediatric hospital and research center in Ottawa. CHEO's vision is to provide the best life for every child and youth. We provide exceptional care through partnership, research, and education.
What I love most about clinical engineering at CHEO is that not only am I part of the clinical engineering department, but it's encouraged to be part of the clinical departments that we take care of. For instance, the eye clinic needed something to grab the attention of babies during examination. So we came up with a few ideas to grab their attention.
Hi there, my name is Mark. I'm a biomedical engineering technologist that works at CHEO. I've been working for the past 6.5 years with the transport department and a transport incubator. This incubator is basically a NICU bed on wheels, and it saves lives daily. It is used to transport all over the province, so on helicopters, planes, ambulances. So our involvement is the repair and the maintenance of the equipment, but we are also involved with the regulatory bodies to ensure that this is a safe piece of equipment to transport on the ambulance, on the aircraft, as well as the helicopter.
The biomedical team is an essential part of caring for patients at CHEO. They maintain all of our breathing machines, such as CPAP, BiPAP, high-flow nasal cannula, and mechanical ventilation, which keeps our sickest children alive. They truly understand that their role impacts the safety and survival of our patients. Throughout the pandemic, we worked very closely together to ensure that we had an appropriate ventilator fleet and preparing for the surge that this pandemic would bring.
Hi, my name is Martin. I work here at CHEO, and my main role here is to I'm a biomed for imaging, so anything that doesn't a medical image I kind of take care of. So I do the maintenance and troubleshooting of all the problems of the MRI systems, ultrasounds, nuke med, CT, everything that makes an image. And I have to say that it's pretty interesting, keeps me on my toes. I never have the same day. One day I could be doing some networking, one day I could be troubleshooting electronics, one day I'm doing plumbing. It always depends. But the fun thing is it keeps me motivated, and it's always something new. I love puzzles, and this is the perfect job for it. And another thing too that I get to take care of, which is kind of fun, is I've been getting into 3D printing, especially for medical stuff. So just as an example, I've been doing these teeth for the dental department. So they just take a scan of the children's mouth, and I can just print it so they can actually plan out their surgeries in real time and see what they can do. So this was kind of fun.
What makes the clinical engineering team so exceptional and really just so fantastic is their commitment to patient care and our service mandates here at CHEO. In medical imaging, we have close to 100,000 diagnostic visits every year, and all of them rely on functional, safe, accurate equipment that's maintained and supported by our clinical engineering team.
I like what I do because I can see the impact that it makes on patients. I see how my projects transform lives.
I got my internships for the clinical engineering program at the University of Ottawa. This experience has helped me to gain perspective on a clinical engineer's daily role and responsibilities. And also it has helped me to prepare myself for my future career in clinical engineering field.
Hi, I am Kim Greenwood. I am the Executive Director of the regional program operating out of CHEO in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Our 40-person team takes care of over 20 healthcare facilities in Eastern Ontario.
Hi, my name is Payal. I'm a clinical engineer at CHEO and currently working with the planning team at the Ottawa Hospital for a new site that is coming up in 2028. I work as an equipment planner with the new campus planning team at TOH. The Ottawa Hospital is building a new site at Carling Avenue. It will be a hospital with over 500 beds and will be a leading trauma center for Eastern Ontario with a leading neuroscience research program. I work with the planning team in planning equipment for the hospital and making sure that the right equipment is in place for the hospital to function on day one.
Our team sincerely appreciates the dedication of the entire biomedical team. Without them, we would not be able to do our jobs.
Happy Clinical Engineering Day! Happy Clinical Engineering Day!